So today we're going to be talking about blue macaws and the movie Rio. What's going on right now. So if you're on Small Joys and you've seen it on Small Joys, then you know what I'm talking about. But first, let's get into what is happening right now if you haven't seen it. So the population of wild blue macaws is unfortunately no more. Now, I can't say that for captive blue macaws, but for any captive blue macaw owners, I don't think it would be a very good idea to release any blue macaws back into the wild right now. Because of what's going on, it's just too risky. The blue macaw is very near to extinction. And something that the movie Rio, when it was made back in 2011, it was first about blue macaw trappers. Well, not only blue macaw trappers, but other bird trappers as well. Like of all types of birds. Because different types of birds are worth different types of money. And the blue macaw is unfortunately worth a lot of money. So that's why trappers tend to try to aim for them. And they have been looking and trapping them since 2011 and before 2011 and after 2011. And Blue Sky Studios wanted to make an animated computer film of what was actually going on. And then, 2014, Blue Sky Studios made the movie Rio 2. And Rio 2 was this time not about selling birds like blue macaws and capturing them, which in 2014 was still going on in real life, but it was about the deforestation. Rio 2 was about deforestation and how a lot of deforestation was going around in the blue macaw's home in the Amazon. And again, that was reality in 2014, and it's still a reality right now. That was reality before 2014. So now, pretty much all wild blue macaws are gone. There was way too much deforestation, and not only that, but there were some things that weren't even put in either Rio 1 or Rio 2. And Blue Sky, I hope you make a Rio 3 for this. There is illegal hunting going on. There was illegal hunting of blue macaws. Because there was hunting for blue macaws because, again, they were worth a lot of money. And the bodies of the birds themselves were worth a lot of money as well. So there was a lot of trophy hunting for blue macaws. There was trophy hunting for blue macaws, and it was bad. A lot of trophy hunting. And some just did it for sport. It's really sad what's going on. Especially for all the blue macaw lovers out there and all the blue macaw fans. And hunting is one of the best ways to make an animal go extinct. Popular hunting of a certain animal is the best way that they could go extinct. And that's a major reason why the blue macaw went extinct in the wild. There are still captive blue macaws, I'm sure, but pretty much every wild blue macaw is gone. And that is one of the reasons why. It's the same reason why in the year 1680 the dodo bird went extinct. It wasn't because of this lie that you've been fed and that your children have been fed. It's not because the dodo bird was stupid. It's not because the dodo bird had a lower average than other birds. The reason the dodo bird went extinct was because of popular hunting. And that, unfortunately, was the target of a majority of hunters. And that's why back in 1680 to 1690, around that range, the dodo bird went extinct. It's the same reason, again, why the buffalo almost went extinct when the Transcontinental Railroad was created back in the 1870s. Because between the 1870s and 1880s, people were shooting buffalo from the train cars, and that was completely legal back then. And see, you're seeing a pattern here, aren't you? It is popular hunting. The Transcontinental Railroad was a popular hunting spot. So the Transcontinental Railroad. It's the reason the dodo bird went extinct. Again, major overhunting. The buffalo went extinct because of major overhunting. Though the buffalo almost went extinct. It didn't go extinct. But it was very close to going extinct, the buffalo. And it's the same reason, and again, I hope you're seeing the pattern, that leopards are near to extinction. Seriously, leopards are near to extinction. A full school bus is basically the same population of leopards in the wild today. So, if you did the math of most average school buses, that would be about 40 leopards left. 40. And it's the very same reason that there are only very few macaws left. Because the population of macaws are even less than a school bus. There are organizations out there that work to protecting blue macaws. And you know what? Just for the sake of it, I will put 10 down in the description below. I will put 10 different links, the 10 different blue macaw protection organizations. Because if the blue macaw goes extinct completely, and this is for any parents out there, and I'm not a parent myself, I am not, but if the blue macaw goes extinct, you'll never be able to ask your child if they want to go and see a blue macaw. Just take that into consideration for just a moment of how many people, how many children, how many teenagers will know very little or even nothing at all about what a blue macaw actually is. Or if they do know what a blue macaw is, why it went extinct. Well, for those future generations, if the macaw goes extinct, that is, future decades of the 2030s, the 2040s, 50s, 60s, whatever, just know that the blue macaw went extinct because a large portion of people weren't willing to make a change. And I really hate to have had to say the 8 minutes and 50 seconds worth of what is going on in the world. But unfortunately, this is the world we live in right now. In the 2010s decade, in 2019, in the 21st century, in the second millennium. This, unfortunately, is the world that we live in. And a lot of people say it's perfectly capable of change, which is completely true. But we all have to be willing to take the step. We all have to be willing to take the step to a better Earth. But right now, this is a point that marks history. And it's okay that something negative happened in history. That's what it's about. It's about learning what we did wrong and making sure never to do it again. But at the same time, We have to be willing to make the change. Now, I know how people say that the future is bright. The real time to act is right now. If you want to make a better future, you should start right now. At this moment, where you are right now. Parents, tell your children about this. Children, show your friends. Tell your friends about it. YouTube, spread the word. Spread the awareness. Spread change. Thank you for taking the time to click this video and listen. I hope, since you made it up to this point, you'll think about what everyone can do, but more importantly, what you can do. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.